Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to polynomials, terms, and expressions. So if you don't know what a polynomial is, we're about to find out. And so we got 4 different problems here that hopefully will help us kind of just be getting used to everything. Oops, let me get that pen going. There we go. Here's our first one. 2a times 4ab. All right, so as we're doing these, so our first 2 we're going to be multiplying exponents, and then the second 2 I will be dividing them, right? So when we're multiplying exponents right here is we add them, right? So really a is the exact same thing as a to the first, same right here, right? And so we multiply the numbers, right? We got 2 times 4 is 8, and a to the first times a to the first, we're just going to be combining like terms. A to the first times a to the first is a squared, right? So all I did there was just added up 1 and 1, and that was it. And then we have a b that's sitting here by itself, right? There's no b in the first part, right? And so b to the first and b are the same also. 8a squared b. And that's our first one. Pretty straightforward. Just need to know that we're adding exponents when we multiply them. All right, let's do another one. Similar, a little bit trickier, but really concepts exactly the same. 9a squared b. Well, it's supposed to be a parentheses there, times 4ab. Okay, so we got 9 times 4 is first, right? And then we're going to combine the a's and the b's together, right? So 9 times 4 is 36. We got a squared times a, which is the same as a to the first. And these b's, we'll go ahead and put 1s next to them also, so we're getting used to this stuff. All right, so we have a squared times a, right? Remember, in 2 plus 1 is 3. We're adding the 2 and the 1. So now we have 36, a to the third, b to the first times b to the first, b squared. Right, so there's our answer. 36, a to the third, b squared. All right, let's get rid of this one. 2 down, 2 to go. Hopefully making sense, right? Just the basic concept is add exponents when we're multiplying them, and that's really all you got to know. All right, let's look here. We got 48 a to the third, b to the third, divided by 3 ab squared. Okay, so what in the world do we do with this? Okay, so now when we're dividing these exponents, we are going to subtract, right? So we're going to go ahead and put this 1 here to hopefully help you out a little bit. That's a to the first, right? So first thing, 48 divided by 3 is 16. There's our 16. Okay, and then we have a to the third divided by a to the first. Again, 3 minus 1 is 2. That's all we're doing. And that gives us a squared. Same thing with b's. B to the third minus b squared is just doing 3 minus 2 is 1, right? So 16 a squared b is our answer, right? If you were doing all this other stuff the same way, you would put a 1 here and have it be 16 a squared b to the first, but the answer choice you're going to see on your test is definitely going to be 16 a squared b, and that's the one you want. Okay, erasing these. This last one, a little trickier, but I think you can handle it no problem. Let's get that pen going again. Okay, so we got, this one will take a second to write out, 2x times x plus 2 minus 4 times x plus 2, and then all of it will be divided by x plus 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to distribute this so we don't have these parentheses in here, because with all these parentheses it gets quite confusing, right? Okay, so we're going to multiply the 2x times the x and the 2x times the 2, and we're going to multiply the 4 times the x, 4 times the 2, and then don't forget to put it all over x plus 2, and we're done distributing. Okay, so 2x times x, right? And remembering that x times x was x squared, so we start off with 2x squared plus, since there's a plus inside the parentheses, plus 2x times 2 is 4x, minus, okay, then again we have that 4 times x, so minus 4x, and then we got that plus in here, plus 4 times 2 is 8, there's our 8, all over that x plus 2, okay. All right, so now what do we do? So now as we look at this, we can see that we have this 4x minus 4x in here, right? So 4x and 4x are obviously the same value, so that's going to equal 0, right? So we can just get rid of that. All right, so then we're left with 2x squared plus 8 divided by x plus 2, okay? So what we're going to do here is, we got our 2x squared divided by x plus 8 divided by 2, okay? What does that equal? All right, so 2x squared, so if we're going to write this out so that's easier for us maybe, is x is the same as 1x to the first, right? 2 divided by 1 is 2, so let's get that out there. X squared divided by x to the first, remember when we're dividing exponents, we're just going to subtract those exponents, right? So 2 minus 1 is 1, so we just have 2x, or you could say 2x to the first, but we're just going to say 2x, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2x plus 4. All right, there's our answer. Hopefully this all made sense and helped us to get really clear on how to deal with terms and expressions.